Hi, welcome to my review of an item that everybody needs. Not really, but it's something you may want to look at. It's a HYR270 dual flush converter, and what it does is it takes your current flapper valve in your commode or your toilet, or what do you call it, a loo, you people overseas. How about your military people? A head, the latrine. Anyways, the converter takes the current flapper valve and handle, removes it, and allows you to adjust the amount of water you're sending down. You get two choices when you send the water down now. Instead of when you flush it and it all leaves the bowl and the tank and empties the bowl and goes to wherever those happy people that are living in the toilet go. You know what I'm talking about, Mr. Hanky. This is something that allows you to adjust that to where you send very little water down, the minimum needed, whenever it's just liquids or maybe just some Kleenex or some toilet paper. And then when you need to clear the bowl entirely, it's awesome. You push the big button, everything empties just like it's supposed to. And it's cheap. Did I say it was cheap? Yeah, it's cheap. It's like 20 bucks. I think a flapper valve might be, the whole flapper valve assembly and handle and everything might be cheaper than that. But that doesn't allow you to adjust the amount of water that you're sending out. Now, you could buy a new toilet. You could buy the whole thing, and they're cheap. And you can even get a little bowl. It might only be 1.8 gallons or whatever they are now. However, if you don't have any problems with your toilet, why would you want to replace it? That doesn't make any sense to me. So, what this does is goes on with no tools. Another plus. How can you go wrong with this thing? Really, I don't push items normally, but I've been really happy with this. So, without further ado, let's go check it out. We got to walk just a short distance because I'm already real close. And we'll flip the camera around. And there it is. It's a dual fuel converter. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to push this small button. Let's say we just want a little flush. That's why there's a little button. You push that, and you can watch the water level go down. You'll see it go down. You heard that thunk? That's the valve closing. You hear the toilet clear the bowl, and you can see the water that's being used. Not quite what it used to. It used to use all of that. This is an old tank. Look at that. February 13th, 1959. Where were you? I know where I was. I wasn't invented then. The shell wasn't even being made that I hatched out of. So anyways, the converter goes in place of the flapper valve. It attaches to the fill drain or the fill tube with wire ties, and there's a sleeve that goes in there so you can adjust the left and right, and of course the up and down. And then this line's already attached from the factory to this valve or this assembly. This is the button. You attach with this nylon, I don't know, wing nut, I guess you could say. And then once that's attached, this snaps in place. If you have a side flush, which some people do, you use this one instead. That would clip on. And it's a clip. You just clip it on, and that holds it. This is about a 4-gallon tank. I was sending 4 gallons of water every time I flushed to my septic tank. And then when my septic tank became filled with liquids, it would send it to my leach bed, just like it's designed. But the problem is in the winter, hey, do you think it's winter? Let's go take a peek real quick while the toilet fills. Yeah, I don't know. That looks like winter to me. I think it's only about 20 degrees out there too, and the wind's 20 miles an hour. Okay, let's come back in here. Whenever all that snow thaws in the spring and we get rains, you know, April showers bring May flowers. Well, it also brings low-lying leach bed yards. The leach bed would become super saturated, and I'd actually get a little bit of standing water. Nothing disgusting, no flies or anything like that, but you could tell. So I got this. Okay, now that it's filled, let's push the big button. Both of them go in at the same time. You'll see the water drop. Listen for the clunk, and you'll see this move also a little bit. And you see it's dropping, it's dropping, it's dropping, it's dropping. And you heard it snap. That's how much water I used to use on every flush. Isn't that crazy? I mean, that's... I said it's like 4 gallons. we're going to go back in here. I just can't see a reason not to get it. If you have an old tank like I do, and you have even if you just want to conserve water and you don't have a big tank, I think those work even on the small high efficiency ones. This is a good item. I can't think of a reason not to get it. If you have any comments on this or maybe any other item I've reviewed, please leave them in the. I usually get to my mail. Even if it's just, hey, why don't you show us the item more, show us how it works more, why don't you show us how you installed it. I'm going to try to keep the video short. I rattle on sometimes. Okay, I heard the crowd. I rattle on a lot. So I try to keep them short, consciously. But anyways, I'm going to turn this around so you can see. If you're interested in it, there it is. Go ahead and just click on my link down below. It's going to take you directly to this site. It's $18.99 and eligible for free Super Saver shipping on orders over $25 at Amazon. It's one of the cheapest prices that I found. And it's a good item. Like I said, if you have a larger tank and you have a septic system, I don't care if you don't need to replace anything in your toilet, just get it. I mean, even for the novelty, but more for anything, you're going to save wear and tear on your pump and on your filling your septic tank. Anyways, I appreciate you guys watching this video, and like I said, it's a good item. Feel pretty confident on this one. It's easy to install, and the adjustments are easy to do. You'll go through like 20 flushes figuring out where to set the level, but once you're done with that, you're okay. And I appreciate your time. Thanks.